Jisun and his house. It's just a very safe and like warm, cozy area. Yeah.
Especially when there's airships crashing right outside.
And zombies things.
Yeah, safe might be an overstatement.
Well, the inside of the house. Power's back. I'm gonna have to be right back.
Anyone else got any
Internet
safe
stuff, all those
spaces?
things. Come on, get that,
No,
get
no,
that
don't
done.
eat my stuff.
Really? Okay, I won't buy you any.
Oh dear. I think for Elias, probably just the sound of waves crashing on a beach. Got used to it.
I'm picturing from the DM's perspective, knowing all the like shit that's going on around you, but Elias is standing there having this calm moment, looking out at sea. I'm like, there's a fucking kraken down the coast. There's a thing doing this.
Yeah, but it's the sea that matters.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I just mean, nowhere on the coast feels safe to me in Kiga. Cthulhu's out there, man. But yeah, that does definitely make sense. You can make a new safe space for yourself when you go back to Shira. Yeah. Anyone else got a spot? Sorry, I don't know why I'm prompting you and rambling over it. I will shut up.
Nice.
A library, since nothing bad has ever happened in a library.
Nothing at all.
Probably say for Jerry's a forge. There's no surprises. The process is very simple. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I had a similar answer, but I think it's just the natural mountainous air and just mountainous surrounding for Seta. Just make peace and quiet where he can meditate and also remember his home and whatnot.
It doesn't make me feel bad. I think I've literally made combat encounters through this campaign in all of those places. I will keep trying to ruin your safe spaces with villains as we go back into tonight's session where last week you guys continued the battle with the Hair Clan and it was not looking so good as Seto and Sakura, I think, both went down. Seto was turned to ash as Estrella managed to sneak her way all the way around through the trees, and just when it was looking like both Z, Sakura, and Seto might be done for, managed to pop Z up, or I don't know, there was a whole sequence of healing, and the tide pretty quickly turned as you now are facing off against these last two. I think you've managed to take two of them down, and there is another one out there somewhere. I don't know where she ran off to, but I don't think you do either. So, meanwhile, Jerry had been taken basically out of the fight by the person he was fighting, and they had a little duel of their own as she tried to pull out her sage jutsu, and it was quite a close fight. Jerry managed to take her down shortly before collapsing himself, and eventually was woken by Spike and used one of his diamonds to revivify his dueling opponent who he had defeated. He then jumped on the back of Spike and started riding back to the battlefield, basically to where we are rejoining you now, as I don't actually remember the last turns there with Stray and Elias. It was your turn last. What did you actually do last we saw you?
I think I shot someone and just ran.
Seems logical. Seems pretty plausible to me, yeah. And then before we do jump into it, I couldn't remember because I don't think I put the effect down last time, but your wall of fire is still up there, right, Seto?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So in that case, we are going to jump right back into the battle, as hopefully we'll be able to finish this one off tonight. And is that wall of fire in the right place? I don't want to start him on the wrong side.
Well, the fire is facing towards the top.
Oh, okay.
I'm not on the map currently, so I can't really show you. But when I
Okay.
placed it, they were still at the top. So
Did you catch both of them though, or was it just because the one guy dove through it at the end of the last round?
when I casted it, it was only one person.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so this guy's just on the other side then, is right. But this is going to be one of the rabbit folk who, yeah, he sees an opportunity here, and he's going to rush away from the fire. Okay, now I need to double check if this is a reaction or not. Okay, so you're going to see as the rabbit runs past, he's just going to look up at all of you, seeing that a couple of you are trying to get away there, and noticing that he has no allies. He sheathes his sword, and you see him starting to make some hand signs. And as he starts to chant something, you will hear once again, like arrows falling from the sky. These carrots come thudding out of the clouds.
Holy shit! That's a lot of fucking rage.
Okay, dex saves, please.
Holy shit!
Sakura's down anyway. Same extra one.
Probably. Let's see.
0 damage.
Also trying to get
Oh,
food. I'm just
Don't
running.
assume you've beat his DT.
With 29?
Well,
Come on.
Yeah, no, I'm not that cruel.
If I can't beat it with 29, then holy fucked.
Yeah, either way, Sakura is down.
That if something has a DC 29, there's either a very clear reason for it, or you guys have severely pissed me off. I'm trying to end the campaign.
What? This guy has a dexterity savings from -72.
oh shit, he just killed his allies.
They were both dead anyway,
Oh,
but they are now riddled with carrots. They are, that's why I was trying to check if Vortex Warp was a reaction. It's not. Or maybe it is actually. Fuck. I, I checked in my own brain, not actually on anything. So, but does not matter. So,
Holy
God,
shit.
I've crashed the game. No. What?
Yeah, Seto should be full HP. Not full, but undamaged, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you used evasion, right? So you don't take.
Yes.
And this
Okay,
is raised
and
up
then-
the invisibility.
Sorry, you lose invisibility. I didn't hear what you said there, Australia. Come again?
Yes, this will get rid of my ability. I do not have means what's called sustain it or content.
Okay, and also, does anyone have any reactions to this as it is raining these carrots that are coming down like missiles?
Not personally, no.
Not really.
What the fuck? Why did your token? I made a new token, went back to the old one somehow. Okay, so sorry, Seto hasn't taken any damage. Sakura, you just failed that save. Was that?
Yeah, she would have been down by the way, so.
Even on half damage?
No, she can't.
Okay, then no reaction from Sakura?
No.
Shit.
Okay, and then, yeah, Elias, you...
I
what
also have
happened there?
evasion. So rolled a 25.
Okay, but it didn't actually... Did it apply damage to you? I don't think so.
No. I wouldn't have taken any.
No, I just... Because it applied it
Oh,
to
okay,
Seto,
okay.
even though he did that. Just checking. Oh yeah, I don't think it actually targeted you in June. So, just supposed to. But June fades into the mist.
June is swallowed by a Cthulhu.
Yeah, you see her try to dodge this attack by just stepping into the mist. And probably won't see her again for a bit. The ag's already started.
Shit, son.
But that is going to be his turn as he, yeah, says something cocky. We go to you, Seto, as you will see Estrella appear as she is just like pinned to the ground by carrots, as is Sakura behind.
Oh, god damn it. Oh. Okay. Fuck me, bro. Yeah. Give me a second, please, so I can. Fuck. I can do it again, but that's a bonus action. Oh. Shit.
You see him just glaring at you, Seto, as he draws his sword again. You hear him saying, "You are a disgrace to the samurai code. I will end your pathetic existence." And he's like openly challenging you there.
Can I take 3 burns? I probably can. Okay, first I'll use. Holy shit, how many do I even have? Fuck, I only have 8 points. Oh god. Ah, fuck it, I can't do it. Okay, I'm just use. I'm gonna use Afterglow. I'm just Afterglow. I'm gonna post it in chat because I don't have that one made. I don't think that I have. Basically, it allows me just to, with a bonus action, to attack in line anyone that I see. So I'm gonna attack both of them basically, and the game is paused for me, by the way, DM. So I can't move. Thank you. Basically, it just allows me to pass through all of the opponents in an instant and attack them with one attack. What the hell? Okay, that is not supposed to happen. We're gonna end up here.
So you dashing down and then like all the way up. This is just a flash move. Yeah.
Yes, basically I just instantaneous. It's just like a super speed, just going through all of them.
Yeah, nice.
I can use my feline agility if needed for the extra movement. I have 70 movement at this point, but it can be 140.
Yeah, no, that's you've got more than enough there.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack both of them. Oh, that's a nice roll. Pog. Okay, so 24 on him, and I'm gonna also. Holy shit! That's sick. I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw from him.
Sorry, which one?
This one here, the bottom one. I passed through him first. God damn it, just on the dot. That's the AC. Okay, and now for the other guy. I would assume that hits. Oh, wait, hits what? Oh, never mind. And I'm gonna try to do again the same thing. Do the monk shit. If it doesn't succeed, then we're fucked a little bit.
Okay, so they both succeed.
26. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Sorry, I know that I have it somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, he's got some. Can't remember what feature. Something that gives him a bonus to. Oh, it's because he's a striker. He is conditioned.
Okay, and I'm gonna use Living Forge on him. I think I should have Living Force. Sorry, I think I should have this. Yeah, it's here, but it's because it's a finisher. It's gonna be more damage. It's gonna be a D8 instead of D6 because the Afterglow is a bonus attack, which allows me to use finisher regardless of the action or bonus action. Whoa! What the hell?
So wait, do you hit both of them with that?
Yeah.
Can you target both of them with the finish?
I mean, every creatures within 15 feet of me.
Until the end of your turn, you can target one affected creature with a Bukujitsu finisher.
God
So-
damn it!
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was like, because that could be ridiculous. But
That would be
yeah, which one are you hitting then with that?
The one wait, who the? Yeah, the one next to me. Screw it. The big guy here. Sorry. I'll go for him. And though it should be 25d8, actually. Holy shit, I'm dead. This effect was insane.
Are you back? There we go. Yeah, so okay, so you hit him for was that 116 fire damage? Wait, why 116? How much is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be even more because it's a finisher. The D8, this D6 should go to D8, so it should be.
I think you can roll the versatile damage there.
5D.
If you just roll the versatile damage in the chat card, it should roll the
Oh,
d8s
versatile?
instead. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's sick.
I think that's ours.
Okay, it's 1 damage or less. That is fine. God damn it.
Let me...
Yes, it's
Okay, yeah.
122 fire damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that has applied. You have like you see, you cut right down to the like, it cuts down to the skin, but it's just pushing through that chakra cloak that is nearly gone. And yeah, it doesn't. It probably wouldn't be able to take a hit like that without it. So
Good. And that's actually gonna ask him to do.
God damn it.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him to do another. Not all of you. I'm sorry. I have them all targeted. Sorry. That was on me. Just the big guy that has a massive bonus to con. He can always hit that one.
The big guy's not the one with the big con.
Oh really? I thought wrong then.
You
It
think,
was
wouldn't you?
the spider.
Oh, he rolled
the
an L1
spider,
anyway.
fuck the rabbit. But yeah, the big guy gets a nat one. So
And-
that's the guy next to you, right?
Yes,
I
yes,
realized.
yes.
Okay, cool.
Holy
So
shit.
he is stunned. Okay.
Nice. I don't know. It rolled for us for no reason. But yeah. No, I mean for a reason I'm a dumbass. But yes, that's all I can do for this turn.
Okay, now. Okay, now. Sorry, there's someone doing secret. And then Z, who is unconscious. Oh shit, she was under June.
Oh, June blocked the hit. We're good.
Yeah, she didn't take that hit, but it says she's unconscious and why? I don't remember what happened.
I think she just got murked right off the bat and was barely. I think Z was mostly unconscious.
Yeah, but it says she's incapacitated very specifically, which I don't
Oh.
remember why. I don't know what happened to her.
She's incapacitated and near death.
Doesn't
Okay, so I guess we'll say that'll wear off at the end of her turn because I don't know what incapacitated her. But she for this turn she just kind of lifts a hand out to you guys who have fallen in front of her, and she's gonna desperately try to cast a spell, but she's running low actually. Yeah, on this turn, not going to be able to do anything, unfortunately. There is crap. Okay, Jerry, you have just flown back in. Finally arrived on the battlefield. What would you like to do? And I will say you've got double movement because you're flying in here.
Okay, so a bit of a pickle. I am all out of rages. Just fresh out. So
Has it happened before?
no, because we didn't have so many consecutive fights one after another, and I have only 3 rages per, I think, short or long rest, one of the two. But I'm going to use my action to use a jutsu on myself.
Restore rage.
I place a seal on myself. It's an Naruto thing, so just assume I wave my hand on my chest and there is a seal, like a tag. Yeah, a tag. My bad, not a seal. Then I will use my bonus action, the almighty bonus action, to second wind.
Nice. Okay. that jutsu is much better, but seeing as you all basically the avatar. Very cool.
Okay, I heal for 9 and then I move. If I'm on spike, so I have even more movement.
Yeah, you are
I'll
on
go
spy.
around the wall. Here with a double movement, because I don't think he is supposed to have 70 feet of flight speed. Pretty sure it's supposed to have 40, but that's me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean he does still have his little teleport
Oh,
thing. I don't know.
I
Can you
know.
even use? But
I
yeah.
can, it's an action, but that's me.
Okay, Sakura, I'm going to need a death saving throw from you, please. Could be a net 20.
I think she should be. Oh, she's just
Ah,
back.
okay.
That's safe, Sakura. You got back in time.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thank
Roll
you.
a death save.
Let's see, where's D20?
Oh, that works.
But is a 10 a
10
success or a
passes.
reroll?
I think it's a
there's-
success.
There's wound 1.
Yeah.
Nice. I need to go. Yeah.
Can I add concentration to myself, like manually, somehow?
You can, if you right click your token.
There we go, concentrating.
There we go.
Nice. That's my turn.
Just once there's a skull on someone, it's really hard to get rid of. Almost unconscious anyway. Okay, so the guy next to you here, he's stunned. So Australia, it is your turn. Death saving throw, please. I think, unless you need to make a charisma save, a charisma check
Inner beast.
for desperate rage. See if the Zenoga takes control.
All you want.
So it's just a straight charisma check. No extra bonuses.
Oh, just a straight charisma. Oh no.
Okay, that's definitely a success. But remember, you can choose to fail this if you want. But yeah, that is a success. So then you would roll a death save.
It's fine.
Nice. If you guys want to roll your death saves privately, you're more than welcome to. Just to up the tension. But
Ooh, that.
cool. But yeah, Elias then takes us on to you, as you can see that Sakura and Estrella are both pinned to the ground by carrots, but maybe not in any vital spots. Still looks painful.
Hmm. Yeah, this is kind of bad. Seto. Actually, I probably can. Well, I was gonna ask how long your stunning strike lasts, but
Until the end of my turn.
oh. Alright. I am going to waltz over here and break a health potion. That's a bonus action, right?
Yeah, I've mixed it up. Do we do bonus action for yourself, action for someone else, or
Yeah,
other way around?
that's the bonus action.
Yeah.
Itself, and
Alright. I actually, is that smart? You know what? Fine. I'll use my action to break a healing potion straight into Estrella's mouth and let her munch glass.
You've seen goats chew on worse. This must work as. Yeah, I mean, make a medicine check with disadvantage just to see if you also slice her face up. But you can.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so she may wake up with a shard of glass in her eye, but the healing potion does run into the wound that you've just created. So you can roll your 2d4 plus 4.
Now,
If you click on the healing potion, it should actually do it. But yeah, 9 hit. So Estrella, you wake up with a mouthful of glass, and there is a shard that is sort of uh, like wedged into your eye as you wake up, and there is a blinding pain in your head, as that is going to give you an extra 1 point of piercing damage. But should be easy to remove, and you are currently under the effects of magical healing, so you should be fine.
welcome back to the real world. I have a feeling you may get punked soon. I'm going to hide. And, true to my word, I'll come around here. And yes, again, hide.
All right, stealth check there. Okay. I don't think you've actually rolled well on stealth.
No,
Anyway, you've
not
just got
really.
this-
Thank God for reliable talent.
Right.
This guy wasn't standing up. Okay.
I think you have the wrong guy stunned.
No, that's the.
No,
You
it's a
kept
big
saying
guy.
the big guy, and I kept saying that's the
Okay,
stag.
Sure, fine.
Okay, that's why I was confused when. That's why I said that's not the guy with the high con because yeah. But this guy did roll anyway, so he would have succeeded. So we'll stick with the stun as it is. But this guy is going to. He is going to run over here, and then he's going to put a hand on both bodies, and you're going to see him bite down on a vial as it just explodes. All of them are going to disappear.
I think one of them was in my coffin. Well, I sucked it into the well.
Oh,
jar.
he's gone to hell. So
Yeah.
let me put a marker just to remind us. Where is damned? I'm going to make him radioactive. So
Radioactive. Fair enough.
he's not even there. So okay. So he just grabs the one guy, and then they are going to disappear.
I'm back. Hopefully.
I'll refrain. Welcome back.
Appreciate it.
Heard a blood vessel burst. That is his turn. As you just see them, I mean they teleport, so you didn't see them go in the direction they did. But you're pretty observant. You might realize. Seto, it is your turn.
Okay. I had a plan, but the question is, do we want to do it? Screw it. I'll move right. Yeah, I'll move right over here, and then Seto is gonna put his weapon to the side and do a couple of hand signs. Could take a deep breath and kind of just like slowly start scaling fire until there's a giant dragon behind him who's gonna drop a nicely shaped roar. And because the guy in front of me is stunned, he's also gonna immediately fail. And then
You just
Nice.
killed the guy down by
Yeah,
tunnels.
you finally see the chakra shield just getting burnt away as bits of his fur start to ignite, and you hear him screaming in this, like, while not able to move, and he takes that full blast, as well as the other guy that Oh shit! All of them.
What the fuck?
Oh, wow.
Because the trees don't burn, so you don't actually you don't get anyone that is behind the trees, but you do absolutely get the guy that just teleported away on.
Well, you can
Uh,
at least make a save.
Oh, he succeeds.
So he takes half damage, though, right?
Yes. And then, as I do that, I kind of cool off. I get to a Sakura, and I don't know if I have it here. I don't think I have it on my foundry, but I'll just gently tap her onto the forehead, and I'll cast another spell, Spare the Dying, because that's a no, that's action. Fuck, I can't do that. I'm dumb. I fucked up. Shit. I'm gonna stand back here, and I'm gonna use Patient Defense then to count as a dodge action. And I also have to reduce my health by 30 because of casting of the fire dragon. And that's my turn.
Okay, very nice. As that massive burn goes off, as well. Okay, Z is going to get back to her feet a little bit as she's sort of gripping one arm in pain. She's going to look around and she's just going to go, "Come on, this can't keep happening!" As she casts Mass Healing. Okay. Everyone over here gets 8 hit points back. So Sakura, you are awoken again by this magic, just feeling quite close to the other side at this point, going back and forth. But
How many times has she gone down in this combat?
Let's
he
just
goes,
say,
"Yeah,
thank God.
you and me both. Let's get the fuck out of here."
Let's just
gonna
say,
start
thank God there is no lingering wounds here. We probably lost both
Yeah,
legs
no.
or something
Oh,
by that point.
oh, you want to use the wound system on
With the damage that we do in here, you'd be lopping each other's limbs off left, right, and center. I mean, hence what happened to Jerry.
that was just a skeleton.
Yeah, but that was me also trying the wound system for the first time. So, yeah. But it is going to you now, Jerry. It should be anyway. It's just frozen. Come on, man.
I think it's found it itself, but it's also lagging on my end.
Anyone's
Oh,
It's
did
a
he
land.
do any crazy effects there? No.
You moved.
Did he move?
Really,
Okay, then it should change any second. She's still on my screen.
So a 15.
Okay. Alright, I don't know if it
It moved to June now.
okay, it seems to be registering my commands but not doing anything on my screen.
Might be delayed.
Um,
So
Yeah, it has a 15-second
Yeah.
delay. I tested it by typing the.
Yeah, well, nothing's come through for me yet, so it's more than 15. But
No, I deleted that. I didn't want to clog up the chat.
yeah, nothing has happened on my screen, so I can guarantee you it's not just that delay. But Jerry, if it is on your turn, you can take that. I'm just going to refresh.
yeah, just make sure I read correctly the jutsu. And I have the health.
Yeah, I hope you guys are keeping track of your health. I trust that you are, but I cannot keep track.
Yeah, the tag I
Yeah.
place does not require extra chakra to concentrate on.
Yeah, but that we don't do anyway.
Oh, okay. But I will just get off Spike and just look at him. And just say, I'm way too tired for this. Is this casual S rank jutsu, which I actually sent twice? I deleted it once. There we go.
I'm still loading back in, so can you describe it?
Yep. It looks like another part of the moon we destroyed is beginning to crash down. But it's like when it's up in the air, it shatters into pieces, and all creatures of my choice within in a 500 feet square needs to make a strength save as they where is it? They find they are unable to move and find it hard to breathe.
Oh shit! As they're getting like just covered in these
The
rocks.
weight,
and-
it's like a weight of a dying star is pushing them downwards.
Yes, yeah. This is. It's the thing that they use to actually pick up the sealed beasts. Yeah. So you're gonna see these guys definitely not be
Yeah,
too
they
happy
roll
about
at the
that. But how
start,
many?
at the start of their turn. They roll the
Okay, so
same.
how many can you actually target there? How many can you see?
With I can see it just says creatures of choice. Oh wait, select space must. These creatures of choice. Oh wait, I have to actually choose to hit them. So let me move first.
Yeah, I mean, you have to know that they're there, but they are probably within range of your line of sight.
Yeah, I can see one just waiting for the server to unlag and see if I can target. Okay, now I can see the second guy, but I don't see the third one. So I'll have to say it's the two ones. You guys kind of waste my seal, but well, my not my seal, my tag. But yeah, that's my turn. It's a full turn action.
Okay, sorry, I'll make those saves as soon as I'm back
Yeah,
in.
it's at the start of their turn, so it's no rush. But there is like a giant black crashing star, like shattered star a mile above us.
Yeah, and the debris just raining down on these very specific people. So sorry, how many were you actually able to target there?
I can only see Umeba and
They targeted on your screen because then when I get back in, I should be able to see
it's
that.
not a jutsu I can you like it's not the
Yeah, but you can just press T to target them, Shift T to target multiple. Then I'll see
okay,
the little dot and I
they
can.
are both targeted.
Okay, cool. Then when we get to their turn, I will know. But do remind me if I forget. I'm almost back in.
Yeah, I use the tag because if I use Earth base chakra, it ignores the temp HP, but they don't have temp HP anymore.
They've just finished their
Yeah.
temp HP. Yeah.
Ooh. You have
Yeah,
shit like that?
that last move of yours, Seto, brought them both down to the actual HP. Their chakra shields are gone. Oh, Foundry's loading in very weird for me. But hopefully it works. It's like half the UI stuff is not loading in. But so wait, Jerry, are you doing that from in there, or did you move back?
No,
in?
I walked a bit outside to
Okay,
see
cool.
them.
Cool. So then, is that your turn?
It is. It's a full turn action.
Okay, sorry. Is it on Sakura now?
Yeah, I pressed to move to Sakura.
Yeah.
Cool. Sakura, it is your turn. You are awake again. What do you do?
Hmm. No, that's a good question. Hmm. Honestly, it might just be a good idea to go around this corner for her. I don't think she wants to go down again.
There's,
So she
there's a
just,
log in your way there. I think it might stop you from moving, but, or maybe not. I don't know.
let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, so that fallen tree is quite large. I mean, it creates a little archway there. Well, not an archway, but you know what I mean.
She'll just use her action to like dash over here. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. That's,
How-
that's yeah, she
I
does
love how
not
we've
wanna-
literally moved about 30 feet from where you guys started this whole fight. I made this whole ass map.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier. Like, I was like, I just realized this is such a huge map, and we've seen like this tiny little square, like here.
Well, I
mean,
mean, you have
Australia ran
actually,
around.
to be fair, you've gone around most of the map. Like, there's that massive moon at the top of the map. So some of you have been all the way around. So it's just ended up back here. But is that all you're gonna do there, Sakura? No bonus action?
Yeah, I think that's it. I think at this point she's gone down like 3 times this battle, which must be pretty exhausting. So she'll just kind of sit there and just breathe and try to recover. She doesn't want to die again. That was traumatizing. So yeah, that's a 10.
Okay. Sure. Sorry, guys. My foundry's really a lot of stuff is not working here. But it does take us onto the stag, who is no longer stunned, I believe.
He's no longer stunned.
You will need to make a strength save, and I do want to make a case to because it doesn't like crash on them or anything. It just the
Gravity.
the gravity of the thing. That's what does the damage. If you allow the damage to be non-lethal, because they just like get breathe and get knocked out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So strength save. DC 20. He failed. He's prone and paralyzed, and he takes 98 damage.
Holy crap. Okay, you can roll the damage.
Nice rolls. 48. 48 earth. It's bludgeoning. and at the end of the turn he can remake the save, and the paralyze does not impose. It like doesn't mean it fails automatically. He can still try to make the save.
Okay, very nice.
But if he fails, he takes the damage again.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, he's paralyzed.
Yeah. But at the end of the turn he can try to remake the save. And if he fails, he will take damage again. That's how the jutsu describes it.
So I'm also trying to remember. Paralyzed.
No,
this-
the paralyzed condition will not affect the save because it only automatically fails. And
No, but I mean he can't actually do anything else.
Oh, this
before
turn,
that
yeah.
there. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, then he is stuck. Yeah, he's pretty tired as well. I don't think he can really get up. So Australia, it's your turn.
Yeah, you can remake the save at the end of the turn.
Yeah, he's trying to avoid getting crushed right now. He doesn't think he'd be able to push through it. He's like being lifted off the ground into this thing, and he's like pushing back at it as it's just pushing against his antlers, trying to seal him in. He doesn't understand what's going on. So Australia.
Okay.
Yep. Use 5 charges. Enough as mask. Healing. Yay. But go somewhere where I'm not the line. Then the last 5 charges. It's fine.
It's only on a 1. Okay.
It's a 1.
Wow, that was close. Okay, very nice. So I don't think it actually applied to. Was it only meant to be?
It's me, Elia. Actually,
All about me, I think.
yeah, it could be all but you, unless the specific says C.
I think it's still within range.
Choose up to
Yeah,
6 creatures
In a 30-foot radius.
Send it on a
Yeah, so
point.
that you would be able to get everyone. I just
Yes, perfect. I don't know why it didn't. Well,
because it targeted the guy on the rabbit folk and June, who are both sort of invisible over there, but I've moved them. Well, now I've moved June. I'm sure you can see her. Okay, is that going to be your turn as
wait a- you know what? Before I move, it's been so long since I body. But nope, wrong person. What?
So who are you? Are you
Applying
inspiring?
it to inspiring save.
Okay. So you have bardic inspiration as. I don't think we can actually mark that right now. So just remember.
Actually, thing.
Yeah, there is, but my my foundry is really half the shit isn't loaded. So yeah, if you do have an automation, you can use it, please. But otherwise, we'll go on to Eli.
Alright, so um I Well, I had no idea what happened since I saw everyone down and 2 enemies right there. So Elias is going to
Look up.
behind a tree.
You still look up and see the dying star above you.
Oh, okay. I will notice that, be quite fucking horrified. But no, there's probably nothing I can do about that. So
Yeah, from your guys' perspective, it looks like the moon is finally here. Like you've seen that moon explode, and now it looks like it's all just pouring down into the atmosphere. And Jerry seems to have brought it in. There's a lot of debris out there for you guys to use as ammunition. That's all I'm saying.
mm,
But yeah, you that is happening on the other side of these trees. So what do you do?
Elias is going to fucking jump off the wall and form into almost a flat paper plane and zoom right across into tunnels, actually right at the edge, and it's going to splat into a wall, flattening himself, hiding again. I want to get someone with this fucking silent killing.
Well, you're kind of going away from them now, but and they
Also-
definitely ain't coming towards you. They have no idea where you are. You are just part of the tree now.
I'd hope I could flank.
Oh well, yeah, possibly.
But that's my turn.
Okay, now this guy, I assume, is the other one that needs to make the strength save.
Yep. Oh,
He is going to. Oh wait, he can use a reaction. Okay, so you are going to see these rocks sort of starting to like amass and start pulling him up into the air, but you're going to see just on these little bunny feet, he's going to start hopping from rock to rock as it's like he's actually running up into the air as these things are just trying to consume him. But he is going to use his reaction.
He did fail the save. I think there's something.
Yes, but he's using a reaction as part of the failed save. Have I forgotten how reactions work?
No, but if he gets paralyzed, does he get reactions?
I
Okay,
think it's
still
also a
uses like-
strength
Oh,
save.
reaction. You know, he did fail the strain, but he can still move away. Yeah, he can use the reaction before.
Yeah, so he's still under this. I'm gonna say that he's not fully paralyzed because he's managed to get out of it, but it's still trying to consume him. So he's still on his next turn. I'll say he's still under this, but he's currently running along the rocks that are trying to consume him and get away. As you just see him hopping from rock to rock, and that
You can keep hoping he's 500 feet.
yeah, he's trying. It is yeah his turn. So then he uses his movement. Oh wait, that's not his. Okay, so you see these stones sort of carrying up into the forest as he's leaping across them. But Seto, is your turn.
Okay, the last time Seto saw his shield pretty much going away, So Seta's gonna look him dead in the eyes, remember what he told him, or his body. As he's just gonna snap his fingers and cast a hit snap. And if he has less than 100 hit points, he immediately dies and turns to ash.
He does not have less than 100 hit points. If he had tried to break out of it on the turn before, he would have. But you can roll your damage as that now this ball of stone that is starting to form as these rocks are clumping against it just erupts with fire, and you just see this sort of like almost molten lava sort of dripping out of it as you hear the guy screaming. And I think he automatically fails because he's paralyzed.
Yes.
Just you have targeted yourself somehow.
I think I did it big when. Yeah, I did it. Dumbass. Oh,
Okay,
that
then
fails. I mean, he immediately fails. I'm dumb. How the hell?
Okay, that guy's still targeted as well. Just oh god damn it! Yeah, please do figure out how to untarget yourself. I think you can just point anywhere.
I
and
did.
press.
I have no one targeted on my foundry at the moment.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just because I'm not relying on it to undo the damage, but should be. You're back on what you were. Right?
Yes, I had to spend
Okay,
30
cool.
to cast heat snap.
Cool. So, yeah, you see that erupt in flames. He's definitely taking damage in there. Although I think it did. It wasn't meant to be 67.
Yes.
And is this guy resistant to?
Well, he succeeded. That's why. Maybe.
Yeah, you're right. Cool. So, yeah, he is burning up in there. He is still alive, but as you see it lifting him off the ground, he is trapped in there and on fire.
Just gonna look at him with a bonus action and just tell him, as I look at him, there won't be a next time. And I'll end my turn at that point.
Okay. Anyone around there to see? No. Okay. Z is trying to pull out whatever healing she has left. She goes, "Come on, guys, we've got to get back in there. We can't just let Seto handle this whole thing." As she doesn't actually know that Jerry's back yet either. That's weird. Okay, you guys will get 3 hit points back there. She's just trying to be a cheerleader.
Nice. I actually realized Sakura can do something. They're vulnerable to radiant. Yeah.
The guy you attacked was.
Oh.
The rabbit folk were, at least. Because Monty Python. But the others, not so much. You haven't discovered any vulnerabilities on them yet. Oh my god, has it done it again? Z's not me. Damn you, Z. Has she moved on your guys' screen?
No.
Oh, there we go. She's dashing in the same direction Elias went. There's no idea where he went though, but you will hear her shouting her healing word after. As that takes us on to Jerry again. Oh, you're not there. Okay. Jerry, you're back. They are being sucked up into this dying star above you. What do you do?
Yeah, I'll fly to that guy over here. I'll dash with Spike. I think I have the second guy targeted, but I can't see him anymore, so it might, if I swing my weapon, it might attack them both.
Just target this guy again, or just get rid of it and then target him again.
Okay, I think it works. I'll just pull out my sword and just try to like smack him unconscious.
Okay, you're just stabbing in through the cracks.
Yeah. Let's see. Advantage on a hit. To hit. I hit, so it's an auto crit since he's paralyzed. And another swing. I crit, nevertheless. And I'll let Divine Smite do it. At level
Are
1.
you doing this non-lethally?
I am. It's auto crit because it's paralyzed, so I don't know what's the ruling if it's a crit or not. If I can do it non-lethally.
Yeah, I mean, you might have to explain to me how you're doing that, but you can flavor it however you like. Yeah, you do not have to add Divine Smite for sure, but it might be overkill. But what does this look like as you knock him out?
First, I just like stab him in the stomach, and the second attack, I just yes hit him in the face with the blunt part of the sword as hard as I can, just to knock him out.
Oh yeah, and that you just see him crack his head against one of the rocks on the other side as he just goes limp in these rocks as the rest of them just pile up and sort of seal him in there.
We'll use. Oh wait, he dashed to get here. That's me.
Okay, Sakura, that takes us to you. You can kind of see in the distance these rocks are still pulling up. They're going up towards the north, but they are coming down from the sky and up from the ground, just trying to capture this rabbit who's running, sort of happening up around. don't think it's letting me ping, but like the middle of the map, basically. You are muted.
Whoopsie. So around 150 feet away.
Yeah, you can see that the rocks haven't gone further than 150 feet away.
Let's
don't
do
think
a
you can-
fireball.
Okay, you're just sending a fireball up into the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. A fireball's big enough that you may, like, you'd be able to shoot it over the trees and potentially hit whatever's in there, for sure.
Yeah, I can't target, but because I can't. Yeah, the trees are blocking my line of sight. But yeah,
Yeah, I'll give him disadvantage because he's getting pulled into. Oh, that's
That-
still a 25 is a success. So
so
half damage.
17. Yeah, 17 damage.
Okay, yeah, you will hear like yelping from the distance as that explosion goes off.
Yeah, that's her turn.
Okay. He is unconscious. He is unconscious. Prayer.
Less destructive. What level? Healing word. Not move. I'll have my
Okay.
action. I use that for dodge.
Dodge action. Cool. Elias. Doesn't seem like anyone's come within range other than Australia and Z that are running over, but you can give me a perception check if you want to see if you can listen out for anyone nearby.
Damn it.
Yeah, the rustling of trees that over the rain, can't hear any footsteps.
Hmm. Um, yeah, so just sliding across the upper trees. Yeah. Elias is just going to make his way around.
There is actually a canopy here, so yeah, the rain isn't quite as loud. But as you start making your way into where you had the fight earlier, you will definitely see the rocks being pulled up on the other side of that tunnel.
Like roundabout. Yeah.
Yeah, like they in that sort of area is everything is coming down from the sky and the earth.
Oh god. Frozen.
Okay, from there, I don't know if you can.
I can't. I see nothing from here.
Yeah, no, the trees are still sort of blocking you there.
Would I be able to see if this dead guy is still here? Or
Yeah, you can make it. You can definitely see that the body is still lying there. you can make a medicine check to see if he's dead yet. But yeah.
21 for medicine.
Yeah, because of your low perception, it's hard to tell from afar, but you imagine there should have been a larger pool of blood. He doesn't seem like he's completely dead. He's definitely unconscious though, but he may be breathing.
Alright. Then I'll actually. Oh, wait, shit, I can't do that.
I mean, he's not. If he is alive, he's definitely unconscious and asleep. Just
Well,
making
no,
that
just.
clear.
I just have one action left, and. Well, I'm not sure I want to waste on just putting him out of his misery.
Murder.
Yeah, I mean, go. You can execute to your heart's content. I'm just saying.
I also have no more movement. So. Yeah, I think Elias is actually just going to hold an action in case he sees somebody.
Okay, and if you see someone, what are you gonna do?
I am going to shoot at them, or slash them if they get close enough.
Okay, so just remember with a readied action, if you want to cast a jutsu or something, you have to say so beforehand.
Okay, then yes,
So you could actually-
specifically, I'm going to cast this.
Okay, so that means you are casting it and holding it. So it's like with a spell, you would be holding the fireball in your hand, waiting for someone to come around the corner. So it does use the cost, but I'll say because you are holding it, because with jutsu it's different. You can use half cost if you're readying an action, and then spend the rest when you actually trigger it as a reaction.
Cool.
Because otherwise it's very expensive to hold your action. But yeah, you are
That'll be my turn.
readying that. If anyone comes into view, you will have a bead on them. Okay, then going back to this. He is thrown off by the fireball as he is just hopping from stone to stone, and then this fireball explodes and just blasts him into one of the stones as it, like, he crunches up against the side, and another one just sandwiches him there, and he is trapped. Yeah, roll that demo. Okay, it takes 41. Is paralyzed and prone, right?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you will see those rocks now starting to coalesce just above the trees as you hear him just shouting out in anger. But that's all you can do then, Seto.
I look the guy in front of me and I'll turn him to ashes. I'll use the rest of my key points and I'll cast Heat Snap at him again. But because he's below 100 HP, he doesn't have to roll at all. His
I
body
mean, he's
crumbles.
already unconscious, I'll point out.
Oh, yes,
He's like,
yes.
It's just a ball of stone currently. You can't even see the guy. You're just turning that stone into lava.
Into all of...
like,
Yes, I know what I'm trying to do. Or essentially, I know I'm executing him. That's my point.
no, but I'm just saying, like, what does it look like? You will destroy
Oh.
that whole sphere of rock that you've created here. Does not have 100 hit points, so that whole thing is going to probably be destroyed. What does it look?
The ball of stone all of a sudden just erupts in flames, and it goes brighter and brighter, and it's almost like it's a small sun before it just like a vacuum, sucks into it and just crumbles into dust. Like a fairy dust just starts going down on top of Jerry, I guess.
And with that, there is nothing left of him. Is that going to be your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Then over here. So with the UI locks my next turn button. Without the UI run. Okay. Z's gonna run up, not see anyone, so she's going to cast a perception jutsu to try and see if she can find it. Jerry, it's you.
Assume I saw what just happened.
So that, yeah, the guy in front of you has just exploded and incinerated. There is nothing left of the guy that you just knocked out. You can see that the rock is coalescing on the other guy. It seems you may have trapped him a bit further up, but Seto has just killed this one.
Yeah, I'll just fall down on my knees. And let me make sure of the range before I do anything. So it's taking so long. There it is.
Sorry, did you say not? Did you say not
one-
doing anything?
Oh, I was just checking the range.
Oh, okay, cool. Just making sure we're not sitting here waiting for you, and you actually said you
No,
did.
no. Yeah, I'll just fall down next to him, like weak, and just shakingly take off my Kabuto and place it to my side. And I'm going to use my channel divinity, dreadful aspect. So anyone within 30 feet of me needs to make a save or become frightened by me. So except for Spike, it will be Seto and Sakura.
Sakura is immune to frightened, so
Then she
you
doesn't have
don't
to
have
roll.
to make that save. But Seto, you might.
Let me make sure
Kind
if
of
it.
goofy, yeah. Sorry.
DC is 18, yeah. He does. The Umbrella doesn't give upgrade to DC, but yeah, he failed. He succeeds, sorry.
So with Australia's inspiration, you managed to steel yourself against the rage of Jerry. That is, it seems he's been through a lot in the last while. But Jerry, I would like you to also please give me a religion check.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, with the nat 20, as you're sitting there in the ashes of this, what was this stag, sort of float to the ground, you will notice a faint trace of chakra coming off of them, this faint energy coming, like just smoldering the smoke of whatever's left. But you will feel a hand on your shoulder, and you will hear the voice of that stag say, "This is far from over, Jerry. Far from it." And you'll feel the hand let go. But that's it.
Yeah, I know my turn is only 6 seconds, but I'm making it more cinematic and longer.
Yeah, bro, anime rules.
Yeah. I just place my Kabuto back and sheath my swords. Climbing up the hill backwards, like back. See if it's a wall. No, there isn't a wall. And just look at Settle. The Phoenix clan will pay double the price.
Then I'll wipe them all. Every last one of them. I had no part in this, Jerry. I wished none of this. I never went with intention to kill. They were the one who came to kill us. To kill myself, to kill Sakura. G, for fuck's sake, was almost dead. What the fuck do you want from me to do? You want me to die? Because you know what the fuck happens when I die? Because I don't. Because this shit inside me. What the fuck happens if it goes out? Are you gonna be able to stop
when
it?
Seto is about to continue his next sentence, I will punch him.
Dodge.
Or at least try to.
Fuck you.
With that, as you guys just sort of fall into this like brawl with each other, we're going to keep that flavorful for the second, as this guy has been basically entombed, the final opponent, and you are going to see a flare shoot up into the air from far north, well, like right at the top of the map. You're going to see this red flare just shoot up into the air as you guys sort of clash, and it distracts everyone, as you know that is one of the emergency flares that has just gone off, and it is going to bring us out of combat unless you guys want to keep going at it.
I'll still throw the punch.
Yeah, that's fine. You can make an attack with disadvantage, but we are coming out of combat.
Yeah, I'll miss.
I'll catch her punch. It's like, you know, the meme. Because you're much smaller. You can be mad as much as you want, Jerry. Nothing's gonna change. If someone comes and tries to kill me or Sakura, I'll find their family and them, and I'll burn them to the hell, and I'll send them to the depths of hell they never witnessed before. Simple logic. And if you want to be on the wrong side, well, And I'll see you on the other side.
I'm already on the wrong side.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck are you waiting for then. And Seth was gonna sit down and he's gonna start casting. Like he's gonna go into his meditative stance, and like the small purplish petals are gonna start coming around him, and I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing.
Yeah, I might ruin your plans to your DM, but if I'm not wrong, and I remember everything correctly from the session we had like a month ago, I'll put my hand in the bag of holding and pull out our flayer and use it.
Wait, you're pulling out what?
The
What?
flayer that we have.
The flare? I don't, I don't know
The
what that
flare.
is. Oh, the flare that we have. Okay. Yes. All right. Are you setting yours off as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So a second flare shoots up into the sky as you signal for an emergency.
Does it mean we're out of the competition?
It will when they get here, if they realize that it was you who set that flare off.
Yeah, then I'll
Can
place it on the ground and have a seat.
can I roll? Actually, could Seta remember what that would mean?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
the only instruction you got was that you got that flare, get the seals, fire this if anything goes wrong, but you will be out of the competition.
Yeah, Seth is then gonna stop his casting. He's gonna get on his knee, on his legs, and he's gonna look at Jerry. He's gonna look at Sakura, and he's gonna start walking towards the Temple of Fire. If you want to get out,
On
that's
his
your
knee.
fucking choice.
And
On
can
his-
Sakura do like a hand movement, like piggyback time, you know?
Oh, sure. You can ride.
Woo.
Yeah, I'll just sit here and wait. And while he's walking away, I'll just say, I hope you find another scroll for the seals.
I'll just kill anybody else and take theirs. That's the rules. Don't you remember?
I remember.
Simple logic.
Should have never brought you back.
Oh, that's your opinion.
Now, how long does your? I mean, is that guy just sealed up in the stone now? Is he still getting
He's
pulled into the sky?
technically supposed to make a save and take damage each end of his turn.
Yeah, okay, he's still got a lot of health, so that might take a while, but he's restrained. There's nothing he can do. No one can help him. So, how long does it last? I mean,
A
he's
minute.
okay. So he's stuck in there. You've got a minute. So think about what you want to do with him because he's going to be out of it in a second. But up at the top, Z does come around the corner there to where you are, Elias, where you will now clearly notice that the guy that's lying there is unconscious but alive, and someone seems to have given him medical attention, at least stabilized him, as he rounds the corner and notices him for the first time and goes, "Oh shit! Did you do that one?"
Well, most of it, June got him down for good, but he's fine. he'll make it. Unless someone fucks with him, but come on, the flare's gone up. We don't need to. As I just side-eyed the
Yeah, I saw two. I think we should get to the others, figure out what's going on. Hope everyone's okay. And she's gonna start sprinting to get to where your guys' flare went off.
Go ahead, I will catch up in a second.
And what are you doing as you see the stone formed with that rabbit folk inside it still shouting and bellowing as it's slowly crushing him?
Loud enough for him to hear, or if there's any gaps, I'll try and speak through it, but I'll just say, the flare's gone up. What's your plan now?
You hear him like struggling and just through gritted teeth, you'll kind of hear him. All right, fine, we'll yield. Just let us take our dead.
Your man nearby, he's fine. Help is on the way, and in any case. But the rocks, nothing I could do to help you about that.
I'm not doing anything. I got them. When the concentration, when they leave, I just end the concentration and it frees him.
Okay, I will say roll the damage times 10 to see if it does actually take him down. Because it might just squeeze the last air out of him, and you did say it was
Amount,
non-lethal, so
yeah,
it might just
so
knock him out.
90 d8.
That is a lot. Oh.
Okay, he is not killed, so he has enough to say that to you as the sort of the rocks crumble around him and he falls down to his knees as he sort of lies regrettably bowing to you, but he doesn't, I mean, not intentionally, he's just on his hands and knees.
I'm just gonna say, well, not that I particularly wish to do you harm, but the other members of my party, I can't speak for them. So, now you have a choice. You and those who survive. You can either one day come back for the rest of our party and they will learn never to leave survivors. Or don't. And more people will live.
You would show
Does
me
that
mercy,
sound-
even though you know we would still likely come for revenge?
With me, nothing personal. It's just business.
He sighs and he'll give a nod of thanks, knowing that your friends are probably nearby. And he'll say, then I fear you may be in business with the wrong people. Well, thank you for this. But my friends will not let it go. The mouse folk have been badly hurt by the blue dragon, and they will not stop. But if you'll allow me, I'd like to take my friend there, and I will run.
Well, you better be fast. Our man's fast runner too.
Understood. And he will use some of the last of his health to cast a jutsu to double his.
And as I do that, I'm going to do a little something. Oh wait, no.
Not this something.
Oh,
And that looks like
doesn't
it might
even matter.
work. Is that what you're trying to?
Yeah, sure. It's just that I didn't realize it was centered on me. I thought I could just leave it behind, but it won't take long to wait.
Yeah, no. You will see as soon as that. I mean, what does it look like? Are you like dropping a smoke bomb, or is it just you turn to?
Actually, the rain. It just looks like the rain is getting really, really heavy at this point. Just at this little area for some reason. You can't see through it.
Yeah, with all the smoke and stuff from the debris, that fog just sort of starts to slowly lift over that area, and you will notice him just dash immediately at blinding speed, grab his friend, and then dash up north. But with that, we'll return to the others who, Jerry, you might have seen that cloud happen in the background, but Z will be sprinting over to you guys, going, "What happened? Is everyone alive? I think I've still got spell slots."
They're heading to the fire temple. We should join them.
I saw the flare go up. What happened?
Too injured to fight. I'm leaving. You can continue.
Oh. Well, status report. We have, I think, 3 escaped and 3 dead.
Only 2 of them died.
Sorry, you
We're
were
very far
very
from your
quiet
mic.
there.
Only 2 of them died.
Well, what happened to the other one?
I don't know. But I never saw anyone finishing the 3rd person.
So, these 2 right here. And where was the other one?
In the wild tree. Or did you count that one instead?
Yeah, Elias has no idea. I don't think Elias was there for when it happened, so as far as he knows, just died.
As he looks around into the tree line, like, wait, in which tree?
Sorry, what do you mean in the tree?
You have not heard of the wild tree?
So he is dead.
Technically. But he does. His soul is not, and it has been trapped in the wild tree, and I can call upon it, and yeah, it's cool.
Feel free to roll an insight check on Elias.
Just at the WTF face that he's put.
This is quite possibly the most disgusted you've ever seen Elias.
She looks confused. Why are you making that face?
Elias just kind of shakes his head and walked away.
Look, he pissed me off. The next time I use it is when someone else pisses me off more. Simple. It's not like I'm gonna use it every time. Also, it's not like I called the Reaper of Death, you know. Or did I technically? Who knows?
Speaking of which, Z sort of walks up to Jerry and says, I don't think that's how it works. I think this is kind of a group exercise. I don't think you can just leave. I mean, And she just seems like she turns and looks at the rest of you, like searching for words, but doesn't understand what's happened.
I mean, from what I remember about it, that flare means that our whole team forfeits. Which should only have been done if we all agreed on it. I mean,
Huh?
dude, I've been training my entire life for this. I was
Jerry will,
excited
of
for this
course.
journey and to complete my training and make my Oji-san proud. And if that flare did what I think it did, then you just stole that from me. And everyone else here.
I'll just rummage through my bag of holding and pull out the whiskey bottle I bought. Just pop it open and take a swig. And just look at Sakura when she says it and say, "Your father would have found you a disgrace."
And so would you, you self-righteous piece of shit. Because you had no qualms of letting millions die in future, and now you want to act tough here. All righteous while you were running like a fucking coward, letting millions die because of something that we did. You're no different.
You said yourself the future can't be changed. It would have
No,
happened
that's
anyway.
what you said. That's what you
No,
said.
that's what you said. And out of character, that's what you said.
I'm just saying. We did what we had to do to survive. That's what you said to me when you let those millions of die. Because you thought you can change shit. Wasn't it?
Was it? Like out of character.
No,
Assuming it was.
You said when we had the whole debacle, when Seto was angry about leaving the entire fucking future and future June killing everybody. And I didn't want to leave, but we had to go. Like, we're just gonna let them die, and you're like, yes, because we can live and then go back to past and then revive everybody and not have that future. That's what you said. Or, I don't know, maybe June said it, sorry. Maybe I'm wrong. But everybody agreed on it.
Well, in any case, I'll just stand up and toss that flare on the ground.
Kura holds
future was
herself
set.
closer to Seto, as she might be a bit teary-eyed, and say, "You don't know shit about my father."
I was there when he was born. I was the reason he was created.
You didn't get to know him.
And you did?
Out of character, oh damn.
Yeah, also inspiration for I was there when he was born. Like, sorry, what?
And I don't think I was being clear when I was after the duel I did with the mouse folk. But I didn't make it clear now. I'm done. I just pull out the blue dragon insignia and just crush it in my hand, assuming it's not made out of paper, and just toss it on the ground. I was blinded. All the power this clan was offering. When I couldn't see, I was following in their footsteps, killing my own kind for some crazy dictator, for someone who wants land. Yeah, should take it. Fuck it, I'm out. You can kill me if you want. I don't care. I'm going to try to make this place better. But you can go ahead and kill whoever goes in your way. I'll just start heading back to Nishizawa.
Z will look up and say the flares could have gotten lost in the clouds and all this crazy shit in the sky. But if not, we should probably get out of here soon if we want to keep going. And then she'll turn back and just, with a pained expression, look back at you, Jerry, and say, "But wasn't that the whole plan? Weren't we going to rebel? I mean, I thought none of you really liked Daichi. What changed?"
I mean, Sakura is going to.
As far as I can see, you're not any more different than him at this point. So do whatever. I don't care. Go on, run
Elias.
before the flare gets here. Before they notice.
Elias,
Become
you will
samurai.
feel in the rain, just at the edge of the distance. You will feel 4 medical samurai come rushing through the trees. They seem to be on their way to you.
Let's get going, guys. Come on.
Sakura just rips onto Sato, gets a piggyback ride from him.
All right. So
Could I roll an insight check? Ah, shit, no, that wouldn't matter. Oh.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
I'm trying to figure out. did Jerry sound like he was making a threat, or not?
By saying, "Go do whatever the fuck you want," I'm out.
You said a lot of stuff before that.
That you're horrible.
I just
You can roll. I
fuck.
guess. Roll
I'm
persuasion.
asking you. I'm asking you.
I'm
Did
saying,
did it
I
seem
didn't
like?
threat you.
Okay,
You're
okay,
asking
that's
me?
what I wanted to know.
I didn't threat.
Yeah. And Seth is just gonna start walking with Sakura on his back. It's not walking, like walking on all four. That's what I meant. A cat walking.
Okay. Estrella, are you also following them?
Man, like I've been thinking, like
Yeah, you and Z are both standing there, like looking in both different directions, like and she looks at you like, shit. What do we do?
aren't you? Those two. Sakuras. Those two.
She nods and sighs, takes one look back at Jerry, and just grimaces as she turns to run with you. Okay, and with that, Elias, you feel those medical samurai getting closer, but you all dash off to the north and make your way back into the forest. And there, I think we're going to take a 5-minute break as my power's about to go off. So I'm going to need to switch over and stuff, but I think we can all use a minute. Inspiration to all of you, actually. That was from all directions. That was great.
That music, it's like a fucking AI was listening and just preparing for the best fucking possible music. Jesus Christ. Oh. I'm gonna make some coffee. Be right back.
Same.
Cool. And Jerry's back. Oh, is anyone else back yet?
Back.
everyone back? Other than Jerry, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sakura's gonna need therapy lots.
Yeah, honestly, like, she probably needed therapy before this. Like, in the future, like, she's gonna explain to a therapist, and the therapist is just gonna be like, okay, no, I can't actually help you with that. That's
The-
too much.
You took too much LSD. You should probably come back and not get so high on drugs.
Look, Sakura getting roasted, like, that was some low blows, bringing in her father and being like, you didn't know your father. Yeah, that was mean.
The line of the century. You don't know my dad. I was there when he was born.
Also, like the when I was
From
like, well,
fucking
you didn't
mouth.
you didn't get to know him, and he was like, well, neither did you. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, no, Jerry, devastating.
honestly, if only I had those kind of comebacks in primary school, like, I would not have been bullied as much.
He has
I gotta
verbal
ask.
damage.
I gotta ask Jerry to teach me how to do that for haters on the stream next time some fuck comes in and is like, ah, I can be like, no, well, you didn't know your father either, like.
I think Jerry was definitely bullied as a child. Like there's no way you become that strong and have that quick of a comeback if you you didn't have to defend yourself.
Yeah.
Jerry has verbal damage as much as his dice damage.
Jerry invented new type of damage.
It's the one thing he's not multi-classed into is a bard.
It's like
Oh.
vicious
He
mockery
doesn't
at
need to.
9th
All
level.
natural.
Yeah, who needs vicious mockery?
But like a 9th level vicious mockery, that's what that felt like.
The different, like, you either get a vicious mockery, which might actually just kill someone but hurts them for an instant, or you can pull a Jerry and make them think about what you said for the rest of their life.
That's an innate talent. But yeah, well, seeing as he's just going to be sitting waiting, we might as well actually jump back in while he's getting his router sorted. As you guys, yeah, is everyone ready to continue?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. So then you guys dash off back into the woods, and yeah, it is getting quite late at this. Well, you have traveled for like 8 hours, so you are going to have to camp unless you want to try and push through and get to the fire tower.
Can we try to find, as we're walking, can we try to find anywhere where it would be decent place for camping?
Yeah, I think camp would be better than pushing to the fire temple.
Yeah, I mean, you can try and camp nearby. You can give me survival checks if you want to try and find a suitable spot. As yeah,
And
it's
I will
pretty
also
dense forest.
succeed
But
that thing.
Sakura, you're just going along for the ride, but you auto succeed. What?
They are people that has not remembered this one.
No. Oh, no. Finally.
Oh.
This is, you got this like right in the beginning.
Oh my god.
So
That has
yeah, you guys start looking around for somewhere to camp, and you're like, these fucking medics are gonna find us somewhere. There's so many dangers in this forest. Honestly, you're exhausted. This is not the time you want to be now. Clearing up a campsite when Estrella. How do you propose your tiny hut that will easily be able to hide you?
I just sit down, start there, placing a like in a lotus, start there, like focus. I can just my mind and just moves the hands, and around me just in this tiny hut.
Yeah. So this little, it's invisible, right? The dome, like you can't really, or it's opaque. They just can't see through, or they just can't get into it. Oh, yeah, it's opaque from the outside of any color you choose. So perfect. So yeah, this little dome, you sort of hide there in the dense forest brush, and you can all easily go and take a nice rest in Estrella's bathhouse, right? That's what's in there.
That is exactly what it is.
Oh, wait, we actually had a map for that and everything. Okay, so yeah, actually, I should probably update this because it's probably looking a bit nicer these days. But I will draw you guys in there now. As yeah, is everyone going to settle down then for a long rest as you guys all make your way into the forest?
Yep. It's bigger on the inside. Wait, there are two of them.
Was this trail already in there?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see it's an old type. It's just like the after image of Australia that turns, looks surprised, and then turns to dust.
It's from
Uh,
future.
Z walks in and just goes, "Oh yes, please," and just falls face first into the water. Just floats out.
Yes, that's probably gonna just go in one of the corners. Kind of like not even get in, but like hang around his like wayside or whatever, and just like lock himself in. Just stumble. Like, it's been a rough day.
Light is just gonna lie down against a pillar.
Sakura is
You
gonna
had
hide
one
in the
right
flowers.
over-
Why is there an alpha in here? Is that the last time you used?
Yes.
Nice. All right, so yeah, you guys settle down for a long rest as we are going to. Yeah, is there anything else you want to do in here before we go back to Jerry?
I've got nothing.
Sakura might just talk to Seto a bit about.
Before we go to sleep, Seth is probably gonna have Sakura lay on his knees, and he's gonna be like sort of petting her while trying to console her from the harsh words she received from someone who she once viewed as an ally.
Seto's so sweet. Such a small bean. Honestly, I love Sakura and Seto's like bond.
Cat and a
They're
fox.
wholesome. Yeah, she'll probably fall asleep like that.
Okay. So as you guys begin your long rest, we'll go back to Jerry. We'll rewind time a little bit as
Yeah, I'm currently not on the map. I'm sorry if you can even
I
hear
know.
me.
I know we're gonna. I'll move. Oh, you're not on Foundry.
I'll take it in a sec, but I don't think my internet is up. I'm using a mobile data to talk and listen.
Oh, okay. Well then I won't. But yeah, we'll stream anyway. Okay, so Jerry, a few minutes after they leave, you'll be sitting there and you will see a few figures sort of dash over the tree line as they go right over your head, and they seem to go towards the first flare first, and then yeah, just in the interim, yeah, you will see it just they'll all kind of arrive together as moments later a Lion Clan samurai, possibly samurai. Yeah, there will be two figures that land down next to you as they jump down from the trees, and you'll see them carrying medical equipment and all kinds of spell components and things like that. As they dash in, they'll land near you. See the, I mean, who was actually carrying the banner? Is that what you threw earlier?
Oh,
I
yeah,
threw
I
like
think-
the insignia. We gave we were given like insignia of the clan.
No, but we
Yeah,
also
yeah,
had
yeah.
a banner.
But I'm just
That's what
asking
I-
if it was, were you the banner carrier as well, or was that Z?
It might be a she.
The banner where we put the seals.
No, the Sashimono
Right.
banner.
Oh, that's me. I carried it from Toto all the way to Nishizawa. I don't think I gave it to anyone.
Okay, so did you do anything with that? Because that is, I will remind you, that is like a small disc that you activate and then it springs out a banner. It's like a device that would have had the Dragon Clan emblem on it as well. Did you discard that, or have you still got it on you?
Yeah, I would have discarded that.
Okay. Would anyone have picked it up before they left there when he sort of threw all that stuff on the ground?
Nope.
Pretty sure that either Seth or he would pick it up, but it's easy to say in retrospective.
Yeah, Z was the last one to leave, and she definitely she would have if she saw it, because otherwise that would be a pretty damn dead giveaway. But so yeah, it is broken, and yeah, the banner is clearly, if you opened it, it would be torn, which she'll probably be looking at over the long rest. But then, Jerry, these two will arrive, and one will rush over to you and just say, "It's all right. We're here now. Where's the rest of your party?"
I don't know. They left. I don't know, did I see how many Lion Clan samurai went to help the Hair Clan?
You would have seen two head that way as well.
Yeah, I'll just say the Hair Clan have more wounded. You should probably help them.
She'll turn and nod to the other guy who you will see dash off into the forest. He'll
Yeah, would have pointed like in the direction of the pond where I fought.
she'll kind of nod and say, "Yes, we've already got people going there," and she points to where the other flare went off, which is a little bit off where you're pointing, but she thinks that you might just be confused or delirious. Are you going to try and correct her, or because I assume you're pointing to the one you dueled, right?
Yeah. Mm. Maybe they moved. You're probably right.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure the others will take care of it. Let me see your wounds. And she will come in to try and start giving you medical attention.
Yeah, we'll let her.
Okay. As she's doing it, she'll start this glow will start to emanate from her hands as she just starts giving you almost like Reiki, but it starts knitting your wounds back together as she just asks you, what did this? Is there a creature or something nearby? I didn't see anyone else on the way in.
No creature, just bad blood.
Damn, on the first night. I didn't even think anyone had their seals yet. And you will regain over this time, you will regain 40 hit points, but you will need to rest unless you've got the healing and stuff of your.
Well, I'm fresh out.
Yeah, so you are back above 100, but you are pretty tired there, I'm sure. As she will try and help you out, and a minute later, you will hear someone approaching from the other side as the other mouse folk that you, not the one you dueled with, but Arawata, the more shinobi-like one. She comes making her way through the broken tree and just looks around, like looking for the others, and then takes a step forward as she says, they said that there was still one here. And she just looks confused as to why you are here and the rest are gone.
I'll just look up at the shinobi and say, it's quick. I'm done. I'm done with them. I'm done with everything here.
She kind of looks over her shoulder back to where she knows at least two of her friends have been lost, and she'll look back at you and say, well, I'm sorry that's what it had to take, but I'm glad you've seen. And she just takes a few steps forward and she says, I'll tell you where the sages are. Maybe we were wrong. Maybe you do have some honor left. Go to them and maybe they can turn you into something that can actually beat them. We weren't enough.
Maybe. Yes. For your own sake and my sake. As much as revenge is burning in your veins, you're not going to defeat them. At least not this squad. Stay
Not
away
alone.
from them.
And she looks at you with a sort of pleading look in her eyes. Give me an insight if you want. Can you roll?
Just a second. I can roll on my phone.
13.
Okay, yeah, you'll not be paying that much attention to her facial expressions, I'm sure, but you can just feel her next to you as she says, "Not alone." She sounds desperate, and like she still wants to take on the Dragon Clan, but if you're leaving them, she seems to be implying that the sages could make you strong enough to help them.
Yeah, I'll continue talking this week. If the sages help me, I'll do what I promised and attempt to get rid of the plague the Crab Clan is fighting. But after that, hopefully I will not have to fight anymore. As for the Blue Dragon Clan, this squad has nothing to do with the death of our people. After they become samurai, they were going to formulate a plan to take down Daichi. I know it might be tough, but I think he would rather have them as allies than as enemies.
They killed the others just today. I know you must have been with them for a long time, but they're not innocent, Jerry. That Tabaxi did exactly the same thing as the rest of them. I mean, I get that you're not helping them right now, but they need to be held responsible as well. They are part of the problem.
I hope they will be. But it cannot be by my hand. They will be. They will pay a price bigger than death. I assure you.
She gives a bit of a nod as the medic next to you says, "Okay, I don't know what you guys are squeaking at each other about, but I've done all I can here. Miss, do you need medical attention?" And she'll just put up a hand and just shake her head. She's all right, I'm gonna go find the others. You can start heading back to Nishisawa as soon as you feel ready, but we will be joining you soon. And she gets to her feet and starts making her way to the other.
Yeah. I'll slowly stand up, get on Spike, and start heading to Nishizawa. Unless it's way too late at night. I'm not sure what time it is.
Yeah, you are probably going to need to camp, but with the medical team, they'll be able to take you back. As they will have stretchers and things, but Spike is still pretty healthy, so he would be able to take you back.
Yeah, then I'll return with the medical stuff when they head back.
Okay, you will see that they managed to recover 2 of the bodies. One of them does need to be revivified.
If I see that they are able to be revivified, I'll try to cast them myself. Just think it's been way too long.
No, the medical staff have got items here that help them.
Okay.
Just Elias, can you please roll a d20 for me?
Yep. Oh.
Okay, so And you will see them come back to you and sort of gather everyone up there with you, Jerry. But they will not have found the other one that you dueled with. They will think that this is everyone.
I'll just say that it's supposed to be one more. And I'll just ask the other mouse folk, the ones that are unconscious. I didn't kill her.
The other medic just shakes his head and he says, "There's no one else near here. Not that we can sense, anyway." Arawata will look at you and say, "Wait, you? So she's alive? She might have. I mean, she might have run off. We were supposed to go to the fire temple if we were going to fall back. Oh shit! You don't think?" And she
I
kind
told
of,
her that I cannot be responsible for your guys, for the rest of our party's life. But I did ask her to stay away. But you clearly saw that we were heading there, to the fire temple. I hope she made the connection and moved away from there, not towards it. Do you have any means to contact her? Any spell? Jutsu?
she says, she like shakes her head. And she says, "No, the one who had our sending stones got." And Izuzumi next to you, the one medic girl who you saw in town, she will say, "Don't worry, we'll send word to the fire temple, ask them to look out. You are out of the competition. Your clan is disqualified, so there's no reason for her to fight anymore. I'm sorry, you are a Hair Clan, correct? I mean," and she looks at the like unconscious rabbit folk next to her, and she just rolls her eyes and she goes, "Of course. Sorry, stupid question."
She asking me, I assume.
She's asking all of you. She seems to think that you're with them.
I'll just stand up as if I'm ready to live with them and say, I'm with no clan. I'm alone.
The medics will sort of exchange looks like, "Okay," but the rest of them will solemnly kind of follow behind you as you guys start heading back to Nishisawa, and one of the mouse folk remains missing. 2 of the Hair Clan confirmed dead. I mean, confirmed. No evidence, so maybe all 3 of them are missing. But with that, yeah, you guys head back to Nishisawa. It will take you probably the rest of the night. You will have to camp as well halfway, I think. I mean, the medics are taking you, but okay. So as you are making your way back, Jerry, I would like you to please give me a perception check, and then we'll get back to the others.
I got a 20 on perception.
Okay, so as you guys, as the Hair Clan who they now believe that you are with, even if you're now turning Ronin. They lead you to a bridge that takes you past Idekayo's place. Just as you're passing there, you see these lanterns leading off into the forest, and they all keep on marching, but you will see jogging just at like a light jog, just marching together. You will see the Phoenix clan running along the bridge in the opposite direction. It is dark outside, but they are all getting a move on, and some of them will nod to you as they run past, as they can see that you're with the medical team, and one of them will sort of stop and say, you guys okay? Anything we should be wary of up ahead? I suppose. Would Jerry answer? I suppose he's got no reason.
No, I'll say nothing. I'll just continue going.
The medics will respond, no, nothing to worry about. It was just a battle gone a bit far. Good luck. And they'll nod and keep on running. It's, okay, yeah. Jerry, you will get just outside of town when you will have to make camp, and they'll say we'll head back in the morning, but just get some rest for here for now. As we go back to the others the following morning, as you have all awoken from your long rest. So, what would you guys like to do as you wake up in the bathhouse? You can make sure you've taken that long rest, but you are feeling mostly refreshed, but it is only day 2.
Sakura
Ain't no
thinks it
rest.
might be a good idea to take a more stealthy approach going forward.
I'd agree. And also, I think if you don't already have one, you should definitely have a foolproof escape plan in case things go haywire.
I could use that rod right now.
Well, as long as you have at least one use of Dimension Door, you should probably will be fine, but...
What the fuck needs that when you have a rod?
Because I can just get out of danger most danger nearly instantly, alright? It works.
So if you guys are heading towards the Fire Temple, you can give me survival checks to try and navigate your way there. It'll be a group check. But
Before we
the-
go there, and before we move out, can we meditate?
Oh yeah, definitely. This bathhouse is a good place for it, but you've also got the forests and some rivers around you that would definitely work. But yeah, you can all do that.
And also, before moving out, Seto would come towards, as we're moving out, right? As this Estrella is dropping down the spell and everything, he would move to Estrella and ask her if there's anything she can do to get rid of this stiffness in his body.
What I did. Yes.
What?
Now, that's what I call bedside manner.
Casual conversation with Estrella. You can't tell if she's being matter of fact or threatening to kill you.
That's scary when you go to your doctor and they're like, well, there's one option.
I mean, I can offer you death, but
Make all your problems go away real quick.
legally, I have to warn you that killing you is an irreversible process.
You may die within the process. But, yeah, I mean, so is there anything else you're actually going to do before leaving, or are you just going to take that and head out?
Seems that's it.
Cool. So survival checks from everyone when you're ready to go. Everyone except Jerry this time. But Jerry, you can do your meditation if you want in the morning, as you would also have a long rest with the medic.
On the bathroom.
The medics will also remove one level of exhaustion if you do have one. I don't know if you did. I don't think you did. Okay. Seeing a 13 from Australia, 16 from Elias.
Oh, survival, sorry.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give it right now. Survival.
Yeah, Sakura, you're like, I think it's that big red pagoda over there. It's
Oh no.
Seto's looking in the opposite direction and goes, well,
I just want to see quickly, because I know I lose a hit dice, but I don't know if Seto gains that hit dice.
I think we already did that. Oh, no. Only got the 18. Is it supposed to do that?
I don't know. I'm trying to find that.
And also, I think your divine chakra replenishes it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, essentially, I just roll one hit dice less for my temporary hit points.
Yeah, but I mean, the divine one, I think, just resets.
Yeah.
So, what is it supposed to be? Yeah, fixed your divine chakra.
Oh, yes. For each creature that you link with whom becomes one of your bonds, you also seal one hit die and chakra die into the creature in question. This creature gains this hit die and chakra die permanently. So yeah, Seto, you have an extra hit dice and chakra dice.
Was that what the one was?
No, I forgot to put one. This one is the extra one.
I was gonna say, she sacrifices a piece of her soul and it's 1 point. Okay, but with yeah, with that, you guys sort of make your way over. It does take you a little while. But you said you were doing this stealthily. Is that correct?
Yep.
Right. So you can give me stealth checks if you are sneaking towards the town.
Sakura is determined.
Elias is just casually walking.
Yeah, although it seems like you may have forgotten Elias behind.
My rolls, man. What the fuck?
He walked out into the hill.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are all. It's a group check, so even though Zeta's not being his stealthiest, you guys do manage to get up there without being noticed by any wildlife, and you don't see any people until you do get to the tower. And we're going to get there now. As I'm putting these tokens down, Jerry, you guys will be heading off again in the morning, and you will pass by the Unicorn Clan, who I would like you to give me either a deception, a stealth, or nothing if you don't actually care. But as a couple of them will eye you out, seemingly trying to suss out if they recognize you.
That thing
Okay,
hunts.
I'll roll deception.
Cool.
Try to
You
blend in
can
with
do
my
that with
kind.
advantage.
Wait, is that advantage?
No, that was
Oh,
Jerry.
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I got a whopping 10. I'll use my inspiration to reroll. I don't like it.
Okay. As one of them kind of just that you see them riding their horses as they come past these beautiful war horses, as one of them slows down and just goes, "Hey, isn't that one of the mouse folk?" What did you roll?
20.
Yeah, the one in front of him will say, "It's the Hair Clan, dumbass. Keep moving. We're looking for blue dragons." And they just keep on riding as the one guy is pretty sure he recognized you, but they continue on without stopping you as you march along with the Hair Clan and blend in with them. Is there anything else in particular that you're doing to hide from them? Or are you putting up a hood or I don't know?
Try to stand like between my clan and like hide between the lion clan and the rest of the mouse folk. Just trying to blend in. Can change my armor to look a bit in the colors of the Hair Clan. I don't know how much it will help, but I can do it with this.
Yeah, it's enough. I mean, we've already rolled it succeeded, so.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you continue heading on to Nishisawa. You will be there later in the morning. Is there anything you want to do with the rest of them on the way there? Any conversations you want to have, or jump back to that?
No, nothing for me.
Cool. The rest of you approach the fire temple and you see it looming in the distance. As you approach, you realize that there is a monk standing outside on one of the rocks that seems to be practicing some sort of fire magic. But other than that, you see an entrance to this temple that has 6 braziers outside of it. Well, they look bigger than the lanterns you see there, but that are sort of lining their way to the entrance. And I will send an image in Discord what it looks like. But what would you guys like to do as you approach?
As Sakura approaches, she wants to bow at the monk.
I thought we were being stealthy.
Well,
There's no need to be stealthy here.
That's a monk of the Fire Temple, not a monk from another clan.
Well,
Yeah, sorry, I'm sending the picture.
ooh.
Okay, so Sakura, are you on the map? Oh, there. So you'll see him sort of on the rock there to the left. He's like standing up doing a full-on martial arts routine, and with his punches, you see he's like doing fire bending basically.
Mhm.
And he barely notices as you bow. He seems quite caught up in his routine. But then you'll see him do this like spinning kick, blasting fire out into the tree, knowing that he won't burn it, and then notices you all approaching and nearly falls off the rock.
She'll bow again.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't expecting another clan so early. You may have to wait your turn. I do apologize.
No worries.
He will approach and bow to you all. He'll say, "My name is Kinnari. I am on duty for now. The others should be back soon, but there is another clan nearby. I will warn you. They did get here first, but they haven't been able to figure out the door yet. So I suppose you guys are welcome to give it a shot. Though try not to cause too much trouble around here, all right? Or if you do, at least give us a warning. The monks aren't really meant to get involved in the Genpoku.
Well, we don't mean to cause trouble, but we do know that the other clans have it out for us. So if we do cause trouble, then I do apologize in advance.
We'll make sure that nothing happens around the temple.
All right. Well, thank you. I understand it's not always possible, but I appreciate the effort. Let me know if you have any questions. I can offer a few hints, but I'm sure young budding samurai like yourselves will be able to pass this no problem. Good luck. And he'll give another bow and just smile at you.
Sakura will also give another bow. Arigato
Settle
gozaimasu.
with a small bow as well.
Can I figure out how old he is?
Sure. You can give me a investigation, perception, or insight, even.
Oh, my beloved.
Watch him be around like 200.
Yeah, this guy, he looks like he's probably about 23. With a 33, you know he's exactly 23.
Yeah, Elias just looks at him and just thinks, man, you're like half my age. He called me young.
Well, to be fair, the group that you're with are all pretty young. Or at least they look it.
I mean,
Shato's not
Sakura
even
is very
20.
young.
Yeah. You're like a dad to us.
I am nothing of the sort.
I mean, to be fair,
I would accept like cool uncle. Or
how
like
old
not even
is
cool, just like that uncle. But
how old
dad,
is Elias
no.
exactly?
Wait a second.
I think when
You
I
can
think
you can
about
be
40.
I'm
Elias can,
21.
Elias, you can be
Yeah, that's-
Uncle Larry from the Temptation of Edward.
I
Yeah,
haven't
then it's
seen that.
completely possible that like you're old enough to be Sakura's father. If you'd had her when you were 24, like
Yeah, but Elias has no kids. She a fucking headache.
Z
Don't tell me
gestures
We
to
are your kids.
No.
Z gestures to you, Elias, and goes, "All right, come on, OG-san, let's go." And starts marching towards the thing.
I will fucking stab you.
I mean, you do have some grey hairs, just like my OG-san.
Fuck off. That is just wrong.
Come
My
on, old
OG-san is
man.
nicer though.
To be fair, her OG-san's also probably like 10 years older than you. It's ancient Japan. People aren't living that long unless they've got some magical reason to. Though a lot of people have got magical reasons to be fair. It's like some people are like a couple of centuries. It's really hard to judge.
Mhm.
As you guys approach, you can give me perception or investigation checks as you make your way towards the entrance of the fire temple.
Oof.
Okay, this session's probably not going to go too much longer, but Jerry, for now, I'm going to give you control of one of the monks. So if you do want to get involved, feel free to jump in as a monk.
I can talk, but I can't even see anything. I'll just listen. And
That's
Is it-
fine. I mean, there's not going to be much
Oh.
to do. This
Now the big question is that monk a monkey?
Doesn't look like one.
I would yes and on that, but I don't think I have a monkey token ready to go. Okay, so yeah, there's another monk standing nearby, also busy with his morning rituals. Your name is Mero. Feel free to change that however you like. But as the rest of you approach, what are those rolls? Oh, pretty good. Okay, so as you approach, you will see that the doors to the fire temple are sealed shut, and above the door is a carving of a dragon with its mouth open wide. As you examine the door, you will notice that there are 5 small holes in the dragon's mouth, each just big enough to fit a small object. You will also notice that next to you, these lanterns that they're quite large. They're like small braziers on top of these pillars. You will notice that they have got inscribed into them what look like little clues in the form of haikus that I haven't written, so they won't actually be haikus. But yeah, you'll see that each of them has got a different sort of quote on it. They seem to refer to the teachings of fire that you guys have engaged in somewhat. But each of them will be unlit at this point, and yeah, it's got quite a decent like stone base underneath the brazier. That is what you see. Oh, and the door is covered in intricate carvings of flames, but there are no visible keyholes or handles.
Mhm. Settle's gonna tap Sakura on the head and be, Saki, you're smart. Can you figure this out?
Can she roll an intelligence check?
You can make another investigation check if you want to try and look at it a bit closer, start trying to piece things together. But I'm not just going to let you get away with a roll. With a 31, you will notice that on each of these braziers there is a different symbol on it, and you will see the same symbols etched into, like when you go up to the mouth of the dragon, you will see that there are symbols etched into the mouth above each one of the holes that match the braziers. You will notice that there are 5 of these. There is a sun, a phoenix, a sword, a dragon, and a volcano.
Can she look in at the braziers? See if there's like some kind of item hidden inside them that might fit in these holes?
With that 31, I will say that it does look big enough to hold an item, and as you look closer at these, you get the feeling like these stones may have some sort of mechanism to hold an item within them, but in order to activate them, you're probably going to have to light the brazier. It seems to be connected to the lighting of it.
Can she cast firebolt, not fireball, at each of them?
Okay, you shoot the first one with a firebolt, and it'll ignite for a second and then immediately go out. Are you trying to shoot them all?
Yeah. Although if they all go out, then
Oh, I think I had figured. It's not about like lighting one; it's about lighting them.
I mean, should we at least try lining them all out once, just to make sure it isn't that simple?
well, I mean, unless
No,
any of
yeah.
you can cast firebolts.
It
You
just
know,
does like it snap with a finger, and on her fingertip is a little fire.
Crazy thing, Elias pulls out a tinderbox. You don't need magic.
Sorry, I did mess it up. There are only 5 of them are unlit. The 6th one is already lit. That was part of the clue that you had to light them. Sorry, I messed up.
Wait, which one's lit?
The one closest to the entrance, top left. But that one doesn't have a symbol on it. Only the others do. But there are only 5 holes in the dragon's mouth. So you've got Estrella's turned her hand into a lighter. Eliza's pulled out a tinderbox. You can see each of these braziers has a different symbol on it with some writing, but it's up to you. You tell me which ones you're trying to light and how.
Does the on the door, do the symbols appear in a specific order?
It's in a circle, so it doesn't match up to the braziers, but you can see the same symbols on each of the braziers. It's like they match, but it doesn't seem to be any obvious order.
Mm,
Do you want to read what it says on the braziers?
yeah,
Because as I said, it does have writing in there. It's just sort of in kanji.
yeah. She would like to read that.
Okay, which one do you want to look at? You have
She'll
the sun, the phoenix, the sword, the dragon, and the volcano.
she'll look at the phoenix first.
Okay, you will see the kanji underneath it for transformation.
Okay. Can she look at the dragon next?
That will have the kanji for spirit.
Okay. She'll relay this to the party as she goes. Volcano.
says destruction.
Funny, I was about to say that.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Let me
Napoli.
actually put this. And then the sun.
The sun says intensity.
And lastly, the sword.
That one is scratched off. It seems like the kanji has been broken. Yeah, like the rock is scratched, and there is no kanji there anymore.
Okay, let me put this in chat. There we go. Honestly, I don't know if this will work, but on the Phoenix one, she'd like to try cast Polymorph, which is a transformation spell.
Nice try, but it does not have any effect. That
Okay.
you can't polymorph an object.
Yeah.
And we'll say because Sakura is a genius, you get the impression that polymorph also can't light this thing.
Yeah.
But also, you would know as a magic user that not many transformation spells can set things on fire. That's generally not what transformation does.
So can we say that she doesn't cast it then?
No, you do cast it because that's
Okay.
how you find out. Sorry, Australia.
I have something.
carry on.
I want to take the land, sword. That can resolve the.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure. As you cast mending on it, you will see the scratches kind of disappear, and it will become completely smooth stone.
Oh, it was worth.
We'll say actually, give me an Arcana check, Australia, as you're clearly trying to bring back the kanji. So I would say you wouldn't. I mean, you're actually making the effort to do. Okay, with a 14, as you're trying to kind of pull it apart, you will end up making the stone smooth, but you will also you'll get enough of the kanji as you're looking at this so closely that it could be a couple of different words. It could either be orange, tarantula, or steel.
I think it's tarantula.
Orange, steel, tarantula.
Z goes, oh shit, I saw one of those on a trip once. Not cool.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, it kind of sounds like what they said was chasing us in Taton. Maybe we should just try and light them. Like, no, it was actually just set it on fire. The firebolt didn't work, but
Well,
Spirit
can you please avert your gaze? So it's gonna be like to everybody. Just look at me for a second. Is that fine?
And Sakura looks at him very confused.
Just trust me.
Are you gonna light yourself on fire again?
Oh my god, he's gonna do it!
As he runs behind a tree.
Behind the rock.
It's not the one. It's not the blindness. But Seth is gonna use fiery body to see if anything happens.
So what does it look like? As just describe it.
As everybody's like trying to run away, he looks at like I said the word here, gaze, not run, but sure. And as he go, he's gonna spend 10 chakra to close his eyes and then open both of his eyes, with one of his eyes being active, essentially activating Hinekogan. And then he's just in the entire fur is gonna become bright orange, and it's just gonna burst out in flame.
Okay, so you're on fire now.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't
Shit.
that doesn't affect any of the lanterns, but you are
Can I
now
g-
made of fire.
Can I go and try grab a lantern each one by one to see if anything happens?
Okay, which one are you grabbing first?
The one next to me.
Okay, just say a symbol.
I'm gonna go for Phoenix first.
Okay, as you touch the phoenix one, you will feel this surge of energy from within you, and the brazier will ignite, but it'll burn like way brighter than it is supposed to, as it just flares up, and then you will hear this like grinding noise as the um, as the stone sort of breaks open underneath, revealing a little hatch, and it drops a small, what looks like a wooden figurine into the slot, and it will be in the shape of a wooden feather, I think. Yeah.
I'll revert myself into regular form. The fan is just gonna like thin out, and I'll be, it's fine. You can look now. It stopped, and I'll grab the small feather. I think I got the first one at least, and I'm gonna slowly go towards Mount Head and place the feather according to the sign in the mouth, in the dragon's mouth.
Yeah, you will, as you go up to it, you place it into the phoenix, and you'll see the other side of the, like one side is clearly carved into the shape of a feather, but the other side fits in like a key into the slot perfectly, and you will see the dragon's eyes flare up as a little burst of smoke comes out of its nostrils. And it seems like you have inserted the first key. There are now 2 braziers lit.
Well, the keywords are the key. I just need to understand them properly.
Wait, what if each of us has a specific one that we should light?
Well, I'm gonna try something. I want to, for the sword one, I wanna.
Don't,
Sorry,
don't catch
cable
yourself.
pulled.
Catch
I would
yourself on
like
it.
to strike at the top of the lantern just to make sparks and see if that will light it, since it's from a sword.
With your sword. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You can give me a sleight of hand check. To see if you can angle it. Oh, yeah. With a perfect precision, you create the spark that just flashes onto the lantern and ignites the brazier, as it doesn't burn as bright as the other one. It doesn't flare up like that did, but you will hear that same mechanism open as it drops a little item in there. Which one? Oh crap! But yeah, it does drop another little wooden sword. Sure, it's meant to be something else, but I can't find it again. But yeah, that is, you have successfully gotten that key.
I'm gonna hold on to it, but on the way to the dragon, actually, I would also like to go to the sun one, and what I would like to do is take off my glasses and try to focus the sun through my glasses onto the lantern.
That's genius.
Dude, honestly, fucking cool move. Yeah, that absolutely works. You you stand there for a minute, and with the focused intensity of that ray, you manage to light this brazier once again, opening up the stone and dropping out a small sun. I really wish I could find. Oh, it's a tree. This one.
Gotcha. Picking that up. So, guys, I think the kanji asks for you to do something. Take that as you will.
Sakura's gonna firebolt the volcano one.
Okay. You firebolt the volcano one, and it likewise just explodes into flame as you'll hear that uh, crunching sound as it opens up and drops a small, what looks like just a rock, but it's made of wood.
Well, I like rocks. I want to study geology. Rocks are cool.
Pet wooden rock.
She'll take it and go slot it in. We
Plus, we'll do the same with his two wooden things.
And with each key that you place in, the dragon's eyes will burn, the smoke will leave its nostrils, but every time it seems to get more and more intense. So you have lit the one representing the sun, representing the focused intensity of fire. You've lit the phoenix, representing the transformative power of fire. You've lit the sword, representing the cutting power of fire. You've lit the volcano, representing the destructive power of fire. But the dragon still remains.
Potential.
Please don't summon a dragon.
No, I'm just gonna turn the entire world into all the
At least
spirit
you're
of.
not
I'm
summoning
just
a
gonna
dragon.
summon the spirit of fire. No, can't
Oh.
do that. But yeah, if I could summon Maxwell, then yeah, it would be the solution. No, that's Ifrit. Yeah, Maxwell is our spirit here. But I'm just gonna sit down at that, summon the fire on my finger, just sit and meditate. Try to like gather the spirits and them carry the fire up to light it up.
Okay, so you can give me a religion check, because there is a way to kind of do that in that meditation. Like, I mean, I don't know if you've got a specific magical spell that you're using, but otherwise you would know that with a 25, incense is generally used for that kind of a ritual to like pass on the flame, which you've probably got on you, having, I don't actually know, you've got holy stuff going on, so I imagine you've got some incense.
Ooh. There it's
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to find the item or anything. We can say that you do, but are you going to use that, or are you like getting magical spirits to pick up a fire? I don't know what.
Oh, I know exactly what I have a lamp. I'm gonna sit that down. Then put the in there. Just what's called like and to use the fire from my light the lantern and just sit there and carry one lights. Oh, like
Yeah.
you sit the pins down like there.
Absolutely, and with that, the spirits will indeed guide that flame into the brazier where it will ignite and open up the final little trapdoor thing. Sorry, I'm explaining this well. As it is going to drop a coin into the slot made of wood, clearly also a little key. This one looks more like just a key.
It's done the trick.
Spirit is in.
Okay, you placing the key. As you do, that dragon's eyes will flare, but this time they will fully ignite, and it almost looks like it's opened its eyes, as you'll see that flame just run down from its eyes and fill those carvings in the door, as the entire door seems to ignite and then start to like open, but it opens downwards as it just sort of crumbles down, seemingly burning away. You will see it reveal what you're expecting to be a temple like you've been into plenty of. This is just a stone pathway that seems to lead down into some sort of a cavern. You can see it just opens up, but you have opened the door to the fire temple, and it is there for you to go inside.
Woo.
You said it leads into a cabin.
Yeah, it looks like it goes underground, and as you get closer, actually give me another investigation.
Can I also do an investigation?
Yeah, absolutely.
Investigation. But can I also use this?
Okay, yeah, you can definitely do that. As that unerring eye and Sakura, your magical skill will both sort of key you into this. But you will notice that there is an illusion, but it's not an illusion of a cavern. There is a barrier over it, and it seems like this is actually like a gateway. Like it looks similar to a dimension door. Like this is more a portal into somewhere else. But the portal is placed at the start of the entrance to this cabin, or like at the bottom of this ramp.
Yeah, so Elias not realizing what it actually is, because it only just tells you that magic is there, is very suspect.
Does Sakura know it's a portal?
Yeah, you both would. With that
Oh.
investigation, you would both be able to identify that it's clearly like you'll be stepping through a portal. But what that unerring eye tells you is that it's an illusion that's sort of covering it, that's making it look like it's just inside this temple. It
Okay.
makes it just sort of not obvious that there's a big ass portal right there that may go between planes, might go between multiverses, who knows.
Step
Seta goes and steps inside.
Yeah, Sakura follows. What's the worst that could happen?
Yep.
If we go into future again, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yes. Go to the future past.
No, you can't kill
Technically,
yourself
you're
because...
all. Technically, you're always going to the future.
Wait. Cecil, you can't kill yourself because that's probably how future Sakura becomes like that.
Then we just kill the
have to
past
live.
Sakura, and then we don't have to deal with it. Simple solution. Simple problem.
Seto would kill you before you could kill Sakura.
But if
honestly.
Seto is dead, then he can't kill me. Simple.
As you guys start heading in, the monk is going to look all surprised and start running up to you as though he's got some instructions for what you're actually meant to do inside there. But as he runs up to you and you start heading into the fire temple, that is where we are going to end tonight's session. And next week, we will jump right back in as you have, successfully made your way into the fire temple. Well done.
Fucking hell.